Hello everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Talon and the party are still in Denerim. We've got a ton of side quests to do. We've almost explored the full market district, however, so we'll finish the last few things that we have to do here, and then we can move into other sections of the city. So first up, we will move into Genetivi's home. And see what's happening in here.
Yes? What are you doing here?
I'm looking for Brother Genetivi.
Brother Genetivi? Why?
I'll say... I would like to speak to him about his research. If you guys remember, Brother Genetivi is the one that Arl Eamon sent to look for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, and we're meeting him here to hopefully get an update on his research. So we'll be a little coy because we don't know who this guy is. I'm assuming he's a servant, so we won't give everything away. We'll just say, I'd like to speak to him about his research.
His research? Ah, you mean his search for Andraste's ashes? He was on the trail of the Urn of Sacred Ashes, yes.
Okay, apparently this guy knows everything, so it's fine.
The Maker only knows. I haven't seen Brother Genetivi in weeks.
Oh, good.
He sent no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genetivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger.
I'll say, what do you think he discovered?
I don't know. He was very excited when he left and said he would be back with all the answers. Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genetivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genetivi and they too have disappeared.
Lovely. Where did you send them?
No, don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now.
I need to obtain the ashes, or Arl Eamon will die.
So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Calenhard, investigating something in that area.
I'll say, what exactly was he investigating?
I don't know. All I discovered from going through his research was that he was staying at the inn.
But you just said that he spoke to you and told you that.
Yes, of course he told me, but I also went through his things to see if I could find other clues to his whereabouts.
You sound nervous. Are you hiding something?
I know it sounds suspicious, but I swear I'm not lying. It's been a very difficult time for me, and sometimes I don't know what to think or feel. I want Genetivi to be rescued, but I don't want more people to be hurt. You understand, don't you?
Then I shall find him for you.
Good luck. May you find the answers you seek.
Okay, so we have a lead, at least, on where to go to start looking for the urn and Brother Genetivi. Before we go, I'm going to take a quick look around this house myself to see if we can find any clues.
Now it's better than later.
We got a book here which tells us something about dragon cults. Let us suggest for the moment that a high dragon is simply an animal. A cunning animal, to be sure, but in possession of no true self-awareness or sentience. There has not, after all, been a single recorded case of a dragon attempting to communicate or performing any act that could not otherwise be attributed to a clever beast. How then does one explain the existence of so-called dragon cults throughout history? One dragon cult might be explainable, especially in light of the reverence of the old gods in the ancient Tevinter Imperium. In the wake of the First Blight, many desperate Imperial citizens turned to the worship of real dragons to replace the old gods who had failed them. A dragon, after all, was a god figure that they could see. It was there, as real as the archdemon itself, and, as evidence makes clear, did offer a degree of protection to its cultists. Other dragon cults could be explained in light of the first. Some cult members might have survived and spread the word. The worship of the old gods was as widespread as the Imperium itself. Certainly such secrets could have made their way into many hands. But there have been reports of dragon cults even in places where the Imperium never touched, among folks who have never heard of the old gods or had any reason to. How does one explain them? Members of a dragon cult live in the same lair as a high dragon, nurturing and protecting its defenseless young. In exchange, the high dragon seemed to permit these cultists to kill a small number of those young in order to feast on draconic blood. That blood is said to have a number of strange long-term effects, including bestowing greater strength and endurance, as well as an increased desire to kill. It may breed insanity as well. Navaran dragon hunters have said these cultists are incredibly powerful opponents. The changes in the cultists are a form of blood magic, surely. But how did the symbiotic relationship between the cult and the High Dragon form in the first place? How did the cultists know to drink the dragon's blood? How did the High Dragon convince them to care for its young, or know that they would? Is there more to draconic intelligence than we have heretofore guessed at? No member of a dragon cult has ever been taken alive, and what accounts exist from the days of the Navaran hunters record only mad rants and impossible tales of godhood. With dragons only recently reappearing, and still incredibly rare, we may never know the truth, but the question remains. Interesting. Imagine being a dragon cultist and living in a dragon's lair and drinking its blood.
What are you doing? You're not supposed to go in there.
Oh, are you being sus now? Hang on, why not?
I'm sorry, but that room is not for guests. It's full of books and papers, and I'd rather they were not disturbed.
I had my doubts about you before, but now I definitely have my doubts. I go where I want, sir.
I said no. Genitivi was a very private person.
You're hiding something. I want to know what it is.
No, don't touch that door!
Oh! He's a mage! Oh, whoa! A fiery one! What are you hiding, Waylon? We didn't have to come to this. He just had health poultices on his body, but now what's in here? I was honestly expecting to find Genitivi dead. Oh. The body of the real Waylon! That was an imposter Waylon! Interesting.
So you can get off my back?
We've got Genitivi's research in here. Amidst ramblings about local legends and ancient trade routes, one passage stands out. The village of Haven in the Frostbacks seems a good place to start. Pity it's not on any maps. So, that was a trick when he was leading us to the inn by the lake, I guess.
Got it.
We got another codex entry here about the Chantry Hierarchy. The Divine is the titular head of the Chantry. Although since the schism split the Imperial Chantry into its own faction, there are now in fact two Divines at any one time. One Divine, informally called the White Divine, is a woman housed in the Grand Cathedral in Val Royeaux. The other, known as the Black Divine, is a man housed in the Argent Spire in Menrathus. Neither divine recognizes the existence of the other, and the informal names are considered sacrilegious. No matter the gender, a divine is addressed as Most Holy or Your Perfection. Beneath the rank of divine is the Grand Cleric. Each Grand Cleric presides over numerous chantries and represents the highest religious authority for their region. They travel to Val Royeaux when the College of Clerics convenes, but otherwise remain where they are assigned. All Grand Clerics are addressed as Your Grace. Beneath the Grand Cleric is the Mother, or, in the Imperial Chantry, the Father. If a mother is in charge of a particular chantry, Revered is appended to her title. These are the priests responsible for administering the spiritual well-being of their flock. A mother or revered mother is addressed as Your Reverence. Brothers and sisters form the rank and file of the chantry, and consist of three main groups: Affirmed, Initiates, and Clerics. Affirmed are the lay brethren of the chantry, those regular folk who have turned to the chantry for succor. Often they are people who have led a difficult or irreligious life and have chosen to go into seclusion, or even orphans and similar unfortunates who were raised into the chantry life. The affirmed take care of the chantry and are in turn afforded a life of quiet contemplation, no questions asked. Only those folk who take vows become initiates. These are men and women in training, whether in academic knowledge or the martial skills of a warrior. All initiates receive an academic education, although only those who seek to become Templars learn how to fight in addition. Clerics are the true academics of the chantry, those men and women who have dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge. They are often found in chantry archives, sages presiding over libraries of books and arcane knowledge. The most senior of these clerics, placed in charge of such archives, are given the title Elder, though such a rank is still beneath that of Mother. All other brothers and sisters are addressed simply by noting their title before their name, such as Brother Genitivi. Interesting. Anyway, getting back on track, so there was an imposter here diverting people's attention from where Brother Genitivi actually is. Interesting. Brother Genetivi's research suggests that the village of Haven in the mountains to the west might have some clues as to the location of the urn. Brother Genetivi must have gone to Haven to continue his search. Who was this guy, though, and why was he trying to lead me astray? I mean, I guess he doesn't want anyone to find the ashes. The plot thickens! Okay. Last thing before we go, there is a warehouse down here. One of the rogue jobs we accepted tasks us to clean up the warehouse. Let's stop in here real quick. Or, I thought it was this warehouse. Oh, yeah, it is. Hello.
I won't take the blame for this one. This was bad from the start. No way he was here to deal.
You killed him? Here's a body bag.
Thanks. I ain't sticking around to see how this turns out.
How did I get myself into this? Where are we supposed to bring the body? I'm assuming this... Where is this body right now? Like, in my pocket? Let's see where we're supposed to bring it. Get rid of the bodies by dumping them somewhere discreet in the market. Where? Like in an alley or somewhere? Oh, man.
Dwarven craft.
I feel bad about doing this.
Craft.
Wait, she didn't always have an exclamation point over her head.
Yes.
That's new. Oh, this is one of the people we have to deliver the letters to. I have a letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars.
All right. Let me take a look. I feared this day would come.
Ah, we had to deliver the news of her dead husband. Okay, well, I was hoping we could dump the body back here, but doesn't seem to be the case. Any other indiscreet areas around here? Preferably not by the Chantry. Ah, here we go. Oh no, here's another dead body!
Why do you come at me?
How many dead bodies am I cleaning up today?
They got to learn not to mess with me. Us, right? I mean, he's just going to disappear, right?
Apparently. I don't know how I got myself tangled up in this mess. But it's too late now. We're disposing of bodies. Here's the dump site. We're dumping them down the well? Oh my god, we're gonna kill everyone in the city with contaminated water. This is as good a spot as any to dump a corpse. Just another bag of garbage flowing out of the city. I don't know if I'd agree because of, you know, potential water contamination, but okay. We'll dump the bags. Are we bad people? We might be bad people. Alright, is that it? Are there any more bodies, or is that it? Let's do a quick lap around. According to this entry, deals went bad in the market, the warehouse, and the pearl. So I think we got the ones in the market and the warehouse, but I don't know what the pearl is. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. But I think we're done in this area for now. I really want to take a detour over here into the Elven alienage. Obviously, that is where I am from.
Message for you, my lord.
Oh. Who?
More things to deliver. Goodbye.
Okay, that was fast. What did we get? A delivery boy has given you a cryptic message saying that if you're interested in working with the Antivan Crows, that you should head to one of the back rooms of the Nod Noble Tavern. Okay. Interesting. We'll go there after. First, I do want to go to the alienage.
All of Denerim, no one is to enter the alienage.
But I'm from the alienage.
You might not want to say that too loudly. Your kinfolk aren't exactly popular at the moment. They were rioting, killed the Jarl's son. With the whole Urian family dead, the regent appointed Rendon Howe of Amaranthine the new Jarl of Denerim. First thing he did was lead a purge of the alienage.
Oh no.
There's a mess in there. When things are put back in order, the gates will be reopened. Now on your way.
Oh god, that was not the news I wanted to hear. Sounds like there were repercussions for our actions. Oh man, that is so awful. Hopefully we'll be able to get in there someday and see who's alive, I guess. Meantime, we'll go talk to the Antivan Crows. I feel like we should probably have Zebran in the party for this, but that's it for now, I suppose. Hello?
You hear about the note? Maybe we have some things we can talk about. You are of great interest to me.
So, you're the ones trying to kill me?
Who do you blame for a death? The sword or the swordsman? Crows are swords, instruments used by someone else for their own reasons. So, one of our swords is hired out. He and his employees will do their job or die trying. But the crows...
Actually, maybe we shouldn't have Zevran in here, because I think he wants to, convince the crows that he is dead, so... okay, what do you want from me? I'm listening.
Ferelden is a busy place. Blight, civil war, other mayhem. Lots of people not getting along. Sometimes they really don't get along. Maybe want to do something about it. The people that handle that sort of thing can get real busy.
So you're hiring help?
You could say that. Not many people we can turn to. So, someone that's crossed our path and lived, well, maybe they could help out. Make some coin. Everyone wins.
Okay. I've already found myself disposing of bodies in the local waterways. I can't also stoop to assassination. My morals are already aching with some of the choices we've made, so I'm just gonna say you're tragically mistaken if you think I'm an assassin.
I... see. Then we are wasting time. No offense meant. Talk to Caesar back at our stall if you want to buy something. No hard feelings, right?
Okay. Someday, if our morals change, maybe we'll take him up on the offer, but I already feel dirty dumping all those bodies. I'm not gonna be an assassin on top of it. Plus, we got about 10,000 side quests to do at this point, anywho. I don't feel too bad about letting one slip away. Apparently we can buy stuff from Caesar now. He's a crow.
You need something?
I'll say you work with the crows?
I don't know what you mean. You should keep your voice down. People might get the wrong idea.
Okay, well, do you have anything for sale?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I think it's just the same stuff he had for sale before. I didn't know if he would sort of, upgrade his inventory after I found out about his connections, but it does not appear so. Alright, so I think we're done here in the market district. Let's see what other areas of the city we can get to. So, we're here in the market district, home to Denerim's bustling trade traffic. We can't get to the alienage. We can't really go to the Royal Palace or the Arl of Denerim's estate right now. I don't think we'd be very welcome. We can, however, get to the Pearl, which is one of Denerim's fancier brothels. And then we've got a few dark alleys and rundown streets we can go to, which I assume is for some of our quests. So, let's head south across the Draken River, and we'll go to the Pearl first. We've got two things to do at the Pearl. Apparently there's some mercenaries bothering the girls in here, and then there's also a dead body to dispose of, so... Lots of great tasks to undertake. There's also potentially another one.
Tell your captain that our deal is now ironclad.
Oh, he was the hooded courier that I had to deliver something to. Okay, never mind. Hello.
Kylon sent you, right?
I think you forget.
Glad he hasn't forgotten about us. The mercenaries are right there. If you're here about other things, just speak up.
Oh, what the fuck's going on over here? Ruffians just fighting? You need any help?
Ah, a Grey Warden. And I had heard that all the Ferelden Wardens were killed or exiled from this place. Oh, don't look so surprised. I've seen many of your kind in my journeys, and there is always something odd about you. Huh, strong hands. Could I entice you to leave your order and sign up as one of my crewmen? I could use those strong hands at my helm.
That was a long pause in between, helm there. I'll say, I don't know anything about sailing.
The ship is the best teacher. She will guide you with her sighs, her shudders, her gentle swaying as she rides the crests of the waves. When you become one with her, instinct takes over.
Why do I have a feeling we're not talking about sailing right now? Your fighting skills are impressive.
I assume you saw that little drama. And none of these poor brutes has ever proven a match for me. They are too clumsy and predictable. I fight with quickness and wit, rather than with brute force and strength. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years.
Could I duel you?
As I said, it is better to avoid being hit, and it is best not to get into fights at all.
Then will you teach me what you know?
An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of Darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. But I have watched you, and you seem to lack a particular grace that is required. You are accustomed to doing battle a certain way, yes? I can teach you some basics. Perhaps you can pass it on to someone who might be interested in what I have to offer. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better. So we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game.
Alright, what game?
Have you ever played Wicked Grace? It is easy to learn, but difficult to master. You must watch your opponent's moves as carefully as your own. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
I will shuffle the cards.
Good. Go ahead, then.
Make sure you don't get up to any funny business. I'm not gonna steal. Let's shuffle the cards.
Are you done yet? 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. The Serpent Entwined Dagger. I was looking for this.
So is this more like Go Fish, or is this more like Magic the Gathering? That's what I want to know. Okay, we're gonna do a Dexterity check and try to catch Isabella's hand as she is drawing a card. Ooh! Was she cheating? Cheating, I see.
You certainly have quick reflexes. I'm quite impressed. And as for me cheating, well, the game does not matter. I just wanted to see if you could outwit me. You have proven yourself quick and resourceful, and I would be honored to pass my skills on to you.
Teach me now.
Come, we will need some space for this.
Ooh, specialization unlocked duelist. So I guess what that means is when we level up in the future, we can get skills from the duelist category? Warrior, archer, two-handed. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out the next time we level up. I don't see it here now.
I don't think there's anything else I can teach you. Perhaps tell those you meet where you learned what you know.
Alright, well, nice to meet you, Isabella. Thanks for the training. Now I gotta go deal with these mercenaries.
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for white falcons only.
Time to close shop before there's trouble.
Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do?
Nobles want solid, reliable soldiers, not riffraff.
You have a point there. Man, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Locane's bad side, do we?
Tell Kylon I owe him one.
Well, that was easier said than done. I thought there was going to be a little bloodshed here. Looks like we're good. We got the thugs out of here.
Yes. What? Is it customary where you're from to give complete strangers questioning looks?
Maybe.
And how is the polite way to respond? Maybe to tell you to go away? And that I'm busy?
Who are you?
They call me Cassavir. I'm first mate on Captain Isabella's ship. More than this, you do not need to know.
Isabella, the woman who got into the fight over there?
Do you lack the ears and eyes? She did not get into the fight, they brought it to her. Some of them never learn. If Isabella consents to play a game with you, it's an honor. You do not ask for compensation if you lose.
What can you tell me about her?
Isabella commands the crew on the Siren's call. She is a remarkable woman, and as you saw, quite formidable. She calls herself a duelist. But you cannot pay me enough to duel her. I'm not so stupid as those two.
What went on between them?
Did you not see? They wanted money back. Some of them never learn. If Isabella consents to play a game with you, it's an honor. You do not ask for compensation if you lose.
Alright, I should be going. I don't want to give any spoilers, and they won't be relevant for right now anyway, but just remember Isabella. We'll see her again later on in the world of Dragon Age. She might look a little different, but we'll see her again.
Got it.
Got a new codex entry, Dane and the Werewolf. Looks like it's a song from the saga Dane the Werewolf as recorded by the minstrel Ukam. Good to know, in case we ever get drunk and want to have a song. Now, where's the dead body? Found him.
Can I get you a ladder so you
I
can
could
get
have
off my
handled it.
back?
Thanks. I think I need to go hide somewhere.
Don't tell anyone about this. It's a one-time only kind of deal. Ooh, we got another love letter. Do you have a quest to give those to someone, if we can ever find them all? The password? The second one is so random. That's either the real password, or we have come up with a random bit of genius. The gray nug flies north for the winter. That was not the password. Okay. Well, we tried. It was so random, I was like, it has to maybe be right.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Alright, I think we're done at the Pearl. Let's get out of here. And we'll head to Dirty Back Alley, one of many filthy alleyways in the Poor Docks District. Scenic place, I'm sure. Oh, I think we got ambushed along the way.
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. I don't know how, but you got them to leave with no fuss at all.
Oh, it's the
Pearl's
guardsman.
Workers will...
Nobody gives orders to my men but me. A little lesson in respect is in order.
I see. Don't bother sparing these...
So much for my persuasive ways, I guess. That didn't work out as well as I would have hoped. Alright, charge!
Got it.
Oh my god, there's a lot of them. We've really got ambushed. The guardsmen seem to be holding their own though. They're helpful in this fight.
Can people actually voluntarily attack you? Are they just stupid? Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the market district. Back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
Alright, well thanks for your help. We got 2 gold for completing that quest, so that worked out well. Wow, we killed a lot of guys. Ooh, and we picked up an axe that actually has a codex entry to it, so clearly it is a special sort of axe. Let's see what tales it holds. Ada? Ada? I cannot pronounce that. Ado? Okay, long ago, a soldier from Gwaren was returning home after 20 years at war. He had sold his sword for passage to Denerim and had to make his way through the Breckelin forest with nothing to his name but a single crust of bread. On his way, he met an old blind woodcutter sitting on a tree stump. "Here is someone worse off than myself," said the soldier, and he gave the old man his last scrap of bread. The old man blessed him and gave the soldier his axe in return. The soldier went on his way, and soon night fell. He made his bed in a tree branch and held the woodcutter's axe at his side to ward against beasts and bandits. When the moon was high, he was awakened by the sound of weeping. "Show yourself!" he shouted, for try as he might, the soldier could find no one nearby. "Help me," spoke the tree in which he'd been sleeping. "A mage transformed me into this shape, and I will never be set free. If you had any pity in you, you would cut me down so that my spirit could go to the Maker." So the soldier took up his axe and struck the tree. The cuts bled like wounds, and soon hot blood covered the axe and burned the soldier's hands. But he held tightly to the axe and felled the tree. The tree shattered when it hit the ground, and from the splinters rose a demon who bowed to the soldier and vanished into the fade. The soldier was chilled to the bone and could not sleep. In the morning he found that the axe still burns like the blood of the Sylvan, but despite its heat, he could not get warm again. They say he ended his days in Gweren, cutting wood for his 7 fireplaces, shivering and cursing the spirits. Oh, well. I don't know if I want to use this axe after all. This sounds spooky. Gives you -5 cold resistance, but plus 20% fire resistance, plus 1 fire damage, and plus 3 melee critical chance. Interesting. Always cool to find weapons with a bit of history to them. We're actually going to give the axe to Alistair. It's a little bit better than the sword he was using. So we'll give it to him, and he can chop down people with the magical cold axe. Yeah, that was one back alley. Oh no, that actually wasn't even one back alley. We got ambushed en route. We have to continue to the back alley. We have here a gang leader up ahead. Let's get rid of these guys to protect the city.
No mercy.
Alright, gang members down. We've got some people here to talk to as well once we loot the bodies. Hello, Tanya.
Yes?
Oh, this is one of the ladies we had to deliver a message to. I have a letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars.
All right, let me take a look. Why? What did he do to deserve this?
I'm sorry. It's hard being the bearer of bad news. Up here we have another place to mark for the Blood Mage's relative. Honestly, this is a pretty spacious back alley. How much room there is for activities. As far as back alleys go, this isn't the worst one I've seen. On to the next one. This is a dark alley. Okay, this is the dark alley. Looks like there's more gangs here. Alright, down goes some more gang members here in Dark Alley. Excuse me, Liliana, thank you. Cleaning up the city, one gang at a time. One more alley to go. Run down back street. Not an alley at all. In fact, a back street. Looks like we've got our last gang members here.
We're about to send the boys to hunt you down. Boss says kill him.
Okay. Thanks for that conversation. Alright, I think that is the last gang dealt with, so we can turn that in for a reward. Who is this? Are you okay? Sir Frieden. A dead Templar. Got a new quest. We found a partially burned journal on a dead Templar named Sir Frieden. In it, you learn that Frieden defied his superiors by helping an unnamed Templar investigate reports of blood mages in Denerim. His investigation led him to a deserted building in the back alleys of Denerim. Frieden's last entry indicates that he's been spotted, and he implores anyone reading this journal to deal with the blood mages hidden in the city. Are those the same blood mages that were warning with all these marks on the doors? If so, we might have a little conflict of interest here. That's it for this rundown back street, anywho. Oh, wait, we just went into this dirty hovel and we see Lazon the Deserter.
You have some kind of problem?
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What was this about?
I hear you stole supplies from the guild.
Oh, I see. Tallara must have sent you. I refuse to answer to a pawn of Tallara. Come, men, to arms!
So much fighting. this, you shady thugs! Okay, and now we're done in this rundown back street. Okay, so a new place has appeared on our map, the deserted building, which I'm assuming has something to do with the blood mages, probably, that we found the journal on. It says this building appears to be conspicuously deserted within an otherwise well-populated district. So before we head back to the market district to turn in all our quests, let's make a quick stop at this suspicious deserted building. Suspicious indeed. Aha! Secret door! Not so abandoned after all. We found the blood mages. With Kunari mercenaries? Interesting. Oh, this place is way bigger than it looked on the outside. Although they did say it was a warehouse, so... it is bigger than your standard building. Big enough to hold lots of mercenaries that want to kill me, at least. Holy moly, this was not a quick stop or side quest. We have fought like 50 mercenaries so far. And we found some spooky blood mage altars, some dead blood mages. This is quite the operation in this warehouse back here. So remember those gifts that we gave to our party members earlier? What better time to try them out than in the middle of a blood mage's hideout? Play us a song, Liliana! Nice. Okay, let's check out Alistair's Grey Warden hand puppet.
Yes?
Why do you look so creepy? What was that? Does Wynn have one? I can't remember. Wynn has the Amulet of Memories. Is that Zevron or is that me? I don't know who that is. He looks like me, but he had a wizard staff. That's so cool that there's interactable presence. Alright, moving on!
You have no skill, only desperation.
Holy hell, this is a whole operation. They got barricades, they've got traps, they've got so many guys here. Like I said, this was not the simple side quest I thought it was gonna be. This is quite the operation. There's a full blood mage thing going on here, and everybody's on fire and everybody's dying. It's not good. Holy shit, this is actually really hard. In this final room back here, there are so many enemies, and I keep dying, so... I'm also stuck behind these barricades, so not a good day. Let's break these, can we? Goodbye, barricades! Ugh! Now, how should we do this? Maybe we'll try from this side this time. 3, 2, 1, go! Maybe, can we lure them in here? Come on in here, guys. No, they're not coming. Alright. See, look how many enemies there are in there, and there's fire, and there's lightning, and there's... It's absolute madness. I feel like my best plan of attack is to kind of lure them into this separate room, but they don't seem to do that for some reason. What if I close the door and then just wait for them to come? No, you're gonna stay where you are? Come on, come fight me! Come on, there we go. Okay, we got one in. We got one in. Ow! Can't do anything because I keep getting blown up. Yeah, I don't even know what the strategy is here. There's fire everywhere. Maybe we can come back to this deserted building later when we've leveled up a little bit. I'll give it a few more tries, but if not, we'll cut our losses. Yeah, I'm out of healing poultices and we've died literally like 10 times. So, we cleared out most of the warehouse except for the very end. We'll come back and finish this off at a later date. Let's head back to the market and turn in all our quests for now. And get that sweet, sweet XP.
You thought to escape me, eh, Warden? I would prefer to fight with honor, but over scum like you, I'll take any victory I can.
Seriously? We're gonna do this now? You're that mad at me that you're gonna ambush me in an alley? Oh, Sir Landry! Why are you the worst? I was just trying to get back to the market. I didn't want to do this. How many seconds can you have? You have 3 seconds. Shouldn't they be 3rd, 4th, and 5th? Stupid Sir Landry. Can't even count right. Alright, down goes Sir Landry and his many seconds. Apparently, oh my god, I cannot get down these stairs. Excuse me! Thank you. Apparently he was not gonna let this go without a fight. We do get a cool engraved mace though, and some money, so... we'll take it, I guess. R.I.P. to Sir Landry. This is why you don't believe Taron Logain's lies! Alright guys, we have finally made it back to the market after quite the adventures in Denerim. I'm gonna turn in these quests and hopefully get some good rewards for them. And then we're essentially done in Denerim, unless we want to go back and give that warehouse a try. But we'll see what path we take in our next episode of Dragon Age Origins. Thanks everyone so much for hanging out. Hope you've been enjoying our adventures in Denerim over these past few episodes. And I will see you guys next time for more Dragon Age Origins.